And welcome back, where we continue to fight Pontus in an attempt to become the absolute undisputed masters of the Eastern Mediterranean. And we have, to some extent, succeeded at doing just that. They appear to have taken Alexandria, and then they have done the wonderful, smart act of no, they're busy fighting Egypt, but most of their troops are heading northwards to fight us there. Oh, and would you look at that? It would appear that we have a spare legion there. It does seem to me a shame not to take advantage of such an opportunity, so we will in fact take advantage of it, and we're recruiting the top level cohorts here, namely urban ones. Oh, and there's more brigands there. Oh my god, where the fuck are they coming from? But unluckily for them, we have troops here that can say something about that. Okay. Alright, that's good. Move back in there. That's good as well, I suppose. We can retrain those. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. So we will want to retrain this legion when the opportunity presents itself, and one of our cavalry units has been completely trashed. So, right. We'll want to bring it back home in order to give it better cavalry and to generally just fix it up. So yeah. But meanwhile we need to make sure that we don't leave ourselves exposed, which it doesn't seem we will, since those guys are heading for Nicomedia. Yes, by all means, I'm gonna let them attack me if they want to. And yeah. And we seem to have a large fleet there for whatever reason. We'll retrain it and we'll send it this away. Salonika is angry. Why? Oh my god. Even with low taxes, eh? Alright, because I moved all of your troops out. That's why you're pissed. Okay, yearly it is then. This is growing. And nothing. Wait a second. This was on... Fuck no! I don't want war dogs. Construction. Right, I'm gonna take a look through these real quick, make sure we don't... Wait a second. There, build that. And Corinth has the plague. Gee, thanks. As if I don't have enough problems with getting a high enough population in there. Alright. Shrine to Mercury, right, we already changed that. Nicomedia, we're just gonna siege it out, if possible. And they seem far too willing to leave my towns unhappy, which results in rebels which cause trouble for me. Maybe I just have it on the wrong setting or something. Let's go with balanced. This one's good, we're gonna take care of that ourselves. Right. Larissa, no, that no. Right, no recruitment management. No recruitment. Port, paved roads, that, and balanced, no recruitment. Balanced. And balanced. There, and that should be okay. Yeah, it looks like they're actually reshuffling their troops a bit there. Another 2 turns for that, and meanwhile here we have interesting happenings. Actually, we can leave these there in any case, and we'll move that there in order to ferry our troops across, obviously. Okay. And they want me to blockade Antioch, which I can actually do. There. Enjoy. And that's a scary full stack. Well, moderately scary bronze shield. Can we... here we go. 17 and 13, so... But they are a phalanx, and these are 16 and 27, so they're stronger, but they don't have the long spears. You go there. You head all the way over there. You look at that city there. There is a city there, in fact. And you'll come all the way over here. And that should be good. Should give us a good overview. And next turn they kind of have to attack. Right? You come on over here. You are ready to head to wherever. And we are ready to bring the new cavalry down to Sparta anyway, and this legion is in turn. Actually, we will well, yeah, let's send them to the south and then we'll land that in here. The 3rd Legion, the one we're reforming now. And that should... they just surrendered. Excellent. Good for me. More ports. And no! And they want me to take Sidon. 10 turns. Actually, let's head that way, just in case. And those should not be in there. That should be like that, and should be able to retrain everything there to proper specifications. So, further rebels we have here. And after that we're gonna have to retrain this old trashy legion. As for this place... right. We have no actual ships over here, which is sad. we'll do this. That should be enough for Sardis, I believe. Yes, that should be enough. Meanwhile, we need more to bring this city up to something useful. And there is that full stack there. Alright. That's a Queen Quirine. That's not good. Actually, we have 3 of those ourselves, but I'm actually gonna wait until we have more than that. You have built a port which brings your trade up to nearly 2000. Wow, that's impressive. Your trade is at 3000, which is again impressive. And here obviously we don't have a trading port yet, but we will eventually. And here we have some very juicy targets, I might say. Right, we want to retrain that, and actually we sent a fleet away, so we're gonna need some ships to transport those guys. In any case, so there's that. Spies are sneaking. And... Right, I'm winning and I'm gonna give you money for a ceasefire. Darling, my position is not as vulnerable as you might think. It really isn't. And we will need to recruit more garrison troops. In any case. For this place. So the offensive on this front is gonna have to chill for a while. But that's alright. Because we are about to proceed on other fronts. Right. So I guess we can send them to... What did you want? Sidon? Yeah, they wanted Sidon. Right, so we can go here with this legion and then we'll send our faction leader to Egypt and to take some of those cities. And we actually won, which is good since that one had troops in it. Settlement besieged, Nicomedia, by Pontus no less. Oh, you frackers. Alright. We'll have to do something about that, obviously. That cannot be allowed to continue. That is a threat and our troops will only get weaker the longer it continues. So we have to resolve that nowish. Oh, and some of those have gotten pretty experienced there. A pity I can't upgrade their equipment or something. Well, not just their equipment, as in them in general. That does suck, because there's some very decent troops there. Here we have a full legion ready to go, and that fleet should be large enough to prevent them being sunk. In any case, let's head on over this way. So another turn and we can land here, where we'll have a brutal battle most probably. And here we have no choice, we have to counterattack. They have onagers too. They don't have anything, but they're gonna siege me. Okay. let's weigh our options. I can wait for them to try and come in, which they might or might not do, and possibly lose troops to attrition, or I can attack them now. Well, put like that, it seems pretty obvious. They have less troops, they've gotten their ass kicked by me a couple of times. I'm not sure they are gonna come in, and I'll probably lose more troops by waiting simply from attrition than I would in a straight up battle, so I suppose we're attacking. Those onagers, though, they worry me. Okay, so they're arranged like that. There's their artillery. Right. Come on. Okay. Okay. Yay, so I suppose. Yay, so, yay, so. Right. Okay, give me a second, I'll be right back. And I'm back. So, right. Bronze shields, bronze shields. Lots of problem units. I want you to try and crush this one, if you possibly can, because that one could cost me quite a bit. Okay. Ah, you want to go out, and they're retreating? Are they retreating? They might be retreating. Holy crap, they're just heading away. That cannot be allowed. We need to kill some of them. Or maybe they're not. Who knows? Everyone out now. No, 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 no. Come on. Out, out, out. Yeah, they are gonna fight. But, well, there's the bronze shields. They have at least like 4 units of them, which could be a slight problem. Fortunately, I also need to actually attack in order to minimize my losses. All they have to do right now is target the gates with the onagers and eek. Right. I did not expect them to actually siege me. That is really ungood. Come on. Oh, Jesus. They hit someone. Did they? Yeah, someone died there. You run? No, don't run. You won't be able to get out then. What about you? Can you run through? Probably not. Alright. Alright. This might be one of those battles where things don't go exactly according to plan. Hopefully not, but Jesus, these fucking gates. A hole in the wall is actually easier to move through than these gates. Oh, here we go. Oh, ouch. Someone died there. Oh yeah. Alright, come on, move. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Move through the fucking gate, you dumbasses. Jesus. This is moderately ungood. I hate these fucking gates. I fucking hate them. Oh, jeez. Fuck. Fracking artillery. Come on, get through that fucking hole. Jesus. Who's still there? Pretty much everyone. Or parts of each unit. And if these fuckers are actually lucky enough to hit my general, I'm screwed. There is the remote possibility of me losing this one. Simply because of those fucking artillery units. And I can't really do anything until my guys get through either. Oh, man. Move, damn you. Oh, god damn it. Whoever made those gates, I mean, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Get in position already. Fuckers. Yes, no shit. How about you get in position? Now. Okay, finally, finally. Okay, I need you here. Like that. And you I need here. Now. Okay, Jesus, finally. Yeah, you better run. I'm coming for you. Fucking game. Eager. Okay, nobody's too pissed off anyway. That's something. Gonna have to use my auxiliary to cover my flanks, actually. From accidents called cavalry. Run. Chuck your spears at your earliest convenience. Come on. Yeah, we can't move them like that. Park yourself in the center there. Yeah, that one's screwed. Right. Those are chariot archers. I can't really... Alright. Reform the line there. Yeah. Bronze shields, they don't rout easy. They're gonna be a problem. Right, we have... The flanks are still covered, we are good there. Phalanx pikemen, they should rout at any moment now. I need to get past these. And strike at... certain someone. Run. You charging from the flank. That group is getting screwed. You Wait. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck, cavalry? Is that what I told you to do? Well, if you're engaged, you might as well continue and ride right over them. But I want you right here, now. You two. Attack there. The rest of you. Charge. Okay, those have run away apparently. Alright, strike at these from behind then. And this is an offensive battle, which is a bit harder because it's harder to maintain proper order here. Actually, in all actuality, yeah, we can't get those in there, but we can get them in there. Here. Concentrate your fire there. Bronze shields dying. Excellent. Yeah, and this Legion is proper fucked too. But we did manage to break the siege. Cease your firing. Yeah, they seem to be in full retreat. Catch them and kill them all. Well, or as many as you can. Oh, and that's bronze shields too, so that's some valuable kills right there. Kill the cavalry, guys. Kill them. Kill them all. Every last one of them. No more onagers. Come on. Yes, excellent. Who's still alive? That one guy. One bronze shield. There we go. Kill! Kill! There we go. So, might be one of our most costly battles to date. 500 men lost. Some of it they killed 652 technically, but some of them recovered, I think. Actually no, it's more like 600 lost. Damn. So this legion got slightly gutted. So we have victory, we should be fine. We'll repair the walls. But our army has been slightly weakened here, especially the cavalry part. Those guys always seem to get the short end. And that is not ready to move forward yet. Neither is this, and I can't really recall that legion from this place because I have nothing to replace it with. I need it to hold the line here. However, actually, I can use these if I can get them past that to replenish some of these cavalry units. I can bring up reinforcements from here in a little bit. In the form of, say, 2 cohorts of these, and that should give me enough to hold that place. And then I can in turn move forward and replenish myself once I take Mazaka or whichever, or Sinop. Oh, and they have silver upgrades. They must have a foundry there. They do, so silver weapons and shields. Excellent. That is still Egyptian, strangely enough. Right, Egypt is getting its ass kicked, and we will declare war on them too at some point in order to take advantage of their weakness, but not just yet. Meanwhile, this place is improving. This place is recruiting peasants to send to Nicomedia. And all in all, things are proceeding. Those two armies should probably draw back in order to... What? Huh? Darling, I am confused. Oh, and my faction... Someone died. Oh right, that guy wasn't my faction leader. This guy, the one that was here, was, and he was in charge of... Wait, let's take a look. Right, this guy is now my faction leader, and he's in a ship here, right, heading to Alexandria, where we will do some very naughty things. All well and good. Pontus is at war with those guys as well, which is excellent for me. This place has no army. This place... Sorry, no manager. There. Now we do, and we seem to have a lot of guys here. Let's recruit some garrison troops here. Excellent. Should be good. Now for this place. We have a slight problem here. Namely, naughty people are trying to do naughty things to us, which we don't like. Right, what we can do is recruit a crap ton of trash and try and hold Nicomedia with that while we move our actual legion westwards to try and save Pergamum. And hopefully we'll be able to do that. Hopefully. Depends on whether they have onagers or not, because they'll have to spend a turn building siege equipment otherwise. Alright. There's no more reinforcements we can get there in time, I think. Yeah. I don't think there's any more reinforcements we can get there on time, which is unfortunate, but not something I can actually change. Meanwhile, on other fronts, let's go and give them something to worry about on other fronts in other places. There we go. City grows. Turn on. Should upgrade automatically, but in case it doesn't, it's building that, which I think I didn't tell it to build, and we have more trash there, which is mostly peasants. Essentially, they're just asking to be killed now. So I'll send some of the troops which I can retrain, if necessary, to crush those. What's that? That's bad. Okay. And we also want to build highways here. After the stone walls, which we'll probably need this place, but not in others. Yeah. We do have walls here, which is a good thing. And we do have some defensive troops here, which is also a good thing, but we will have a tough time trying to defend city from a full stack with 5 units when they have bronze shields there. Okay, and they did not attack yet. That stack has moved. Alright, I think we're good there. Meanwhile, they just have trash here, so... Oh, ouch. That was a lot, but... And exterminate. Indeed. They have an armorer there, and let's see, large temple of Horus. So, a crap temple, but they do have a dockyard which should give us quite a bit of trade. We do that. Yeah, it doesn't really have a lot of friendly ports to trade with just yet. But it will soon enough, especially once we take Alexandria. And we should start to cut into their economic foundation pretty soon, since we're starting to attack some of their more valuable cities. Okay. Yeah, they do have onagers there, which is bad. And they do have 5 bronze shields, which is worse. Well, this legion is gonna be pretty much for the trash heap after this. Ah, and we can build a pantheon here, most excellent. Essentially a temple to all the gods, but there is still a different. It gives you the full bonus for whichever god you worshipped originally, and a reduced bonus for the other 2 gods you can worship. So it's your initial choice still matters. Right, what did I want to do? Ah, I wanted to be able to, and did I? Apparently I did. Right, I wanted to be able to bring some extra cavalry over there, because I'm gonna need it after this battle. Right, let's go for it. 3,352 men. And we'll allow this army to be controlled by the AI, actually. Otherwise, we can only bring 1 full stack of troops onto the battlefield at the same time, and that is not good at all. Yeah, this legion is gonna get gutted a bit. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. It's that or lose the city. And then we have... Anyway, then we have enemy forces behind our lines, and we can't have that. An enemy base behind our lines. And notice that I'm letting you watch the speech. So, a legion at seriously reduced effectiveness against a full strong army. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna be willing to sacrifice the cavalry, because I'm gonna be replacing it with more powerful cavalry very shortly. But I want to maintain my cohorts. I want all my cohorts to survive. I'm gonna wait to make it more likely that my reinforcements show up. And here we go. We're not gonna screw around, we're gonna head straight in. Actually, yeah, let's. We're gonna leave that one behind because it's really damaged. Actually, you too. Okay. I am willing to lose my cavalry units. I am not willing to lose any of my cohorts completely. So I'm gonna be using my cavalry a lot. I'm gonna try and use it to break the enemy lines. That's the plan. March in, engage, and break them with my cavalry, if I can. If that does not work, this legion will be pretty well and truly gutted. And it will be good for, well, very little except a trash heap, probably, unless I can actually retrain it. But either way, it will be pretty useless. It's already at a significantly reduced strength, but then it will be even worse. Run, you don't run, and my reinforcements are delayed after all. But in any case, we need to march up and actually you run. Yes, retreat, retreat. There's their cavalry. And my auxilia is in the front, so it should be okay. Damn it, who the fuck are you shooting at? There, into the bronze shields. Ah, excellent. Weaklings. Those we can rout easily. Attack. Excellent. Catch them from behind. Crush those. Help there. Excellent. This way. This way. Rout all of those quickly. Are they enfolding me on the other side? Of course they are. Crap. Did they engage my archers yet? No, they did not manage it. Excellent. Those are routing. Well, alright. Okay, so this went pretty damn well. The archers and the cohorts managed to rout those pretty solidly. Okay, we want you to go and chase down those bronze shields, as many of them as you possibly can. Yes, kill them all. Where the oh, you're there. Okay, that's good, that's okay. Charge them from behind. Excellent. This went really well, actually. Guess I managed to do a pretty decent attack. I'm actually usually stronger on defense than on attack, but in this case I apparently did manage to do pretty well. Keep attacking. Kill them all. The more we kill now, the less we have to face later. I would prefer if their whole army disbanded. Ideally. Because that would be a truly resounding victory and very good for us in general. Come on, catch everyone. Okay, it's looking good, 99%. Right. Catch those now. Kill. Kill. Yeah, funny rogues, those. And we won. Okay, they killed only 50 of my men. That went far better than I hoped it would. I think I managed to shock them and crushed them pretty damn well there. Oh god. Ah, so those two, I wondered where they came from. They're actually stuff that I got gifted right there. Good. Most excellent. And since this video has been running for a while, I'm gonna end it here and I'm gonna see you all in a little bit.